They say you are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, but most people never stop to ask, what if those 5 people are quietly keeping me stuck? Not because they're bad, not because they want to hurt you, but because they're comfortable with who you are right now, not with who you're trying to become. When you start talking bigger goals, they'll say, "Come on, don't take life too seriously." When you stop going out every weekend to save money or build something, they'll joke, "You've changed," and they're right. You are changing, but they're not ready for that version of you. See, average doesn't mean bad. It means familiar, and familiar feels safe, even when it's killing your potential. You have friends who will cheer you on, as long as you stay at their level. The moment you grow beyond their habits, their mindset, their ambition, suddenly you're too much or acting different. But maybe you're not acting different. Maybe you're finally acting like you. The you that wants more. The you that's tired of just surviving. The you that doesn't want to stay broke, distracted, and quietly resentful forever. Let's be real. It's hard to grow when the people around you are more interested in gossip than growth, when they laugh at your goals but never question your self-doubt, when they celebrate your weekends but ignore your weekday struggles. They don't challenge your blind spots. They don't call you out. They don't hold you accountable because they're afraid you might actually succeed and leave them behind. And deep down, you feel it. You know you're meant for more. But you keep dimming your light so others don't feel uncomfortable. You shrink your voice. You lower your standards. You pretend to be okay with average because you don't want to outgrow your friendships. But ask yourself, is that real friendship? Or is that a social cage built out of comfort and fear? Because real friends don't hold you back. They hold you higher. They don't guilt you for growing. They grow with you. Sometimes growth means outgrowing. Sometimes becoming your best self means losing people who only liked your broken version. It's not easy. It hurts to walk away from people who've been there for years. But years of familiarity can't outweigh your future. You don't owe anyone your stagnation. Look, if you're the smartest, most ambitious, most driven person in your circle, you're in the wrong circle. You need people who make you uncomfortable with their discipline. People who talk about ideas, not just other people. People who trigger your growth, not your ego. So here's the truth. If your friends aren't building something, if they don't challenge you to level up, if they don't inspire you to think bigger, then they're not your tribe. They're your comfort zone. And your comfort zone will quietly cost you your dreams. So what do you do now? You start seeking out the uncomfortable. You start saying no to anything that keeps you average. You stop watering dead plants just because you planted them years ago. You let go, not out of hate, but out of self-respect, because your future deserves a circle that believes in it. Now, if this hit you in the gut, that's not by accident. You were meant to hear this, because maybe, just maybe, it's time to let go of average and start stepping into exceptional. And if you're serious about growth, mental, emotional, financial, then this is your space. This channel is here to break illusions, speak truth, and build power from the inside out. So if this message spoke to you, like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear it, and subscribe, because we go deep every single week. Your circle shapes your future. Make sure it reflects the life you're trying to build, not the one you're trying to escape. Thanks for watching. And remember, you don't need a crowd. You need alignment.